Church Guy Sports Show. Yo, welcome to the show where the faith meets the court. Church guys repping hard, yeah, we live for the sport. From the pulpit to the bleachers, the word we endorse. Dropping dimes, preaching truth, keeping God as the source. We breaking down the play, stats, facts, and the story. Sunday to game day, all for his glory. Talking hoops, talking fields, every touchdown is shot. But we never lose sight of the faith that we got is fellowship, fire. Passion in the zone, Church Guys Sports Show. Yeah, you know we at home. Turn the volume up loud, let the good vibes flow. This is more than just a game, it's the way that we grow. The Church Guys. We're live on the podcast. A Church Guys Sports Show. The Church Guys. We're live on the podcast. A Church Guy Sports Show. From the locker room talk to the pews on a Sunday, we call the plays right, kingdom business on Monday. Faith on the field, spirit driving the grind. Every headline we drop got the word intertwined. We repping every team, but the banner is Christ. Breaking huddles with the gospel, yeah, we living it right. From the Knicks to the league, every stat, every score, we gon' praise, analyze, then we give God more. So tune in, locked in, let the truth be shown. Church Guy Sports Show, man, the vibe's full grown. It's the faith in the game and a powerful blend. From the tip off to the buzzer, we gon' ride to the end. The Church Guys. We're live on the podcast. A Church Guy Sports Show. The Church Guys.
What up? What up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a Church Guys Sports Show post-game edition, Eastern Conference Finals, game number 3. Another day, another double-digit Knick win.
Another day at the office.
Don't look now, but the New York Knicks are 1 win away from the NBA Finals and 5 wins away from, dare I say, the first NBA championship in New York in 53 years. So much to unpack, so much to talk about it. I'm reserved because I'm trying not to be giddy, but right now this team...
Oh, you got a right to be. You go ahead and be giddy, Bishop.
This team just...
Go ahead and be giddy. We 3-0.
This team just looks unbeatable at this
point.
And
I love it. I love that. Go ahead. I'm going to let you do the monologue. I got a lot to say, too.
Yeah, I'm going to let you loose in just a second. But I'm not even going to scream and yell today. So y'all go find the false prophet, Tim Clinton, that predicted a 15-point Cavalier win today.
Oh, he said the Knicks aren't a great team. They're just good defensively. Okay.
The Cleveland Cavaliers made a huge mistake. Again, first, and I'm going to get to something, and I know J Mac's going to jump on it, because I didn't even say it in the chat, because I saved it for this moment, because I wanted us to discuss it live on the air, and I know J Mac knows me, so he knows where I'm going to go with that. But before I get there, the Cleveland Cavaliers shot, I want to be clear, they shot 50% from the field today. Cleveland is a very good offensive basketball team. You know what Cleveland is not? A very good defensive basketball team. And they made it their business to get into a shootout. This is not the Raptors. With or without Brandon Ingram. This is not the Raptors. And this is not the no-shooting Pistons. You can't get in a shootout with a team that has 6 options. 7 if you want to count Deuce. 7 options that can go for 20 on any given night or more. Nick bench tonight, led by Landry Shamet, who pretty much made everything he put up.
He put the game away in the fourth.
Landry Shamet missed one shot today. And he got fouled on that shot. The one shot he missed, he got fouled on.
That was the only way to stop him.
And then he went to the line and made 2 of 3 free throws. The one shot he missed, he got fouled on. Mitchell Robinson, talking trash. You know a guy is so impactful to the point to where you got to foul him because he's not a good foul shooter, get him off the court. Because you're afraid of what he's going to do to you rebounding the ball. Mitchell Robinson had an impact without even being really in the game that much. OG Anunoby, 21. Karl Towns, 13, 9, and 7.
Almost another triple-double.
Josh Hart was erratic tonight. Just with, not even in his shooting, with his play. Josh was a little erratic tonight. 4 turnovers for Josh.
Look at the stat line, though. Read the stat line.
12 points, 9 boards, 5 assists for Josh Hart.
And how many steals?
Cat had 3 steals. Josh had 3 steals.
Yeah. So he still, as bad as he played, Bishop.
That's right. This is true. This is true.
He filled the columns.
And how about the Lazarus act from Mikal Bridges since the first round?
He's shooting over 74% for the series.
22 points tonight from Mikal Bridges on 11 of 15 from the floor. The master of the mid-range is back. And every one of those shots was in the mid-range. He took 1 3 tonight. He missed it. But he was a master of the mid-range tonight. And what can we say about the captain? 30 points, 6 more assists tonight, 3 rebounds from Jalen Brunson, and another Nick win. But the most telling sign for me was with 1:49 to go when Cleveland quit.
Yes.
The Cavaliers quit.
They quit. Did you see the layup? They just let Brunson.
They stopped playing.
They stopped playing. Oh, man. And if anybody thinks that, listen, they just stop. I hope they show it on the highlight.
Listen, Mike Breen is right. Somebody will eventually come back from 3-0. It ain't going to be this team.
It won't be this year.
Nope. It's not going to happen. J-Mac, you got the floor.
I love it. Every time the Knicks win, the haters start looking at the Western Conference, and they always start saying, well, the Knicks ain't going to beat OKC or San Antonio. And it goes back to what I said. Everybody's better than Brunson until they got to be. And I'm going to say the same thing. I want the haters to underestimate the Knicks. I want everybody to say the Knicks ain't got no chance. I want them to keep saying this because for some reason I just believe this finals is going to be a much more competitive series than everybody thinks.
Let's say it is OKC. Brunson is going to play SGA to a wash, so it's going to come down to everybody else. We have an advantage at the 5.
Everybody else.
We have an advantage at the 5. Cat against Hartenstein. I will always love Isaiah Hartenstein. He will always be a Knick to me. But Cat's going to kill him.
Yes, he is.
OG is going to neutralize Chet Holmgren.
Yes, because the OG is too big. Chet ain't got no size on him. He's still wet as a paper bag.
Lou Dort against Bridges.
He's a fouling machine. He be trying to hurt people,
but Josh Hart is crazy. Let's just call it what it is. Josh Hart a little crazy.
Yeah.
And then Mikal Bridges. I'm going to take 4 of the SGA because we've already seen the numbers. SGA and Brunson are going to play to a wash.
That's what it's going to be.
It's going to come down to everybody else.
Yep.
The only person I really fear off of that bench, because I've been watching this series, Philly, Daryl Morey deserved to lose his job. Jared McCain is a problem.
Yeah, why did they trade him out?
Jared McCain has been the difference in this series. Jared McCain has been the difference. They're missing J-Dub, but Jared McCain has picked up the slack big time. Him and Caruso off that bench have been a problem.
and they're talking about it now. Draymond is up on TV talking about Karl Anthony Towns' defense. Did you ever think we would hear that? And let's not forget,
Of all people, Draymond.
he played under Tibbs, and he had 2 left feet playing defense under Tibbs. I'm sorry, we said his name. I said.
But yeah, we don't say we don't talk about Bruno. we don't talk about Bruno. Yes, test for 10 in a row. 11 postseason wins, 10 in a row. Mikal Bridges, Sam, was outstanding. Pastor, my big brother in the faith, Dr. Byron Harden, Knicks got everybody. Yeah, we all believers at this point.
Is he a Cavs fan?
No, he's a Knicks fan. He's an old school Knicks fan who has strayed and is now back in the fold completely.
Oh, okay. Well, we welcome him back. But I would tell you, I got the milk box looking for
Heflin.
Oh yeah, he on the milk box.
Heflin, where you at? Get in this chat right now.
I haven't seen or heard from my Ohio bishop. I haven't heard nothing.
Heflin, get in this chat. Front and center, Bishop Gregory Heflin.
I haven't heard from
Front
Bishop
and center.
Heflin. He on the milk box missing. I'm just telling you.
Yes, Dr. Harden. We have a theme song written by yours truly.
Yes.
And produced by yours truly. So yes, the Church God Sports Show. Yes, we do have a theme song, and it's fire. And
Listen,
people have been asking me if I'm gonna put it out. I haven't yet.
I got something to tell you on the air before we sign off. It's something huge for us. It's gonna really help our show, man. God gave me a great God connection for the show.
Awesome.
We got something good.
We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Pastor Ted Simpson's, yo, bro, you already know. Dr. Harden said the chip is coming. I'm trying not to go there, Dr. Harden.
Let's get to the finals.
I want to be that excited, Dr. Harden. I want to be. But I'm like the Knicks right now. I'm literally taking it one game at a time.
Yep.
I'm
not doing the old Knick thing, the old Knick fan thing. One game at a time.
One more win to get to the finals. I'm just looking to come out on Monday and end this. That's what I'm looking for on Monday.
Rest. And watch the teams out west beat up each other.
Right, and we'll get back to it on June 3rd.
Yes.
Wednesday night, June 3rd, either in Oklahoma City or in San Antonio. I don't care where we go. I just want to make sure we're there on June 3rd. That's
and
all
healthy.
And healthy.
Yep.
Listen, give OG some more time to continue to get healthier.
He played well tonight, though.
He's rounding like back into form.
Yeah.
And that's what we said the other night. Like, y'all, the Cavs really, the Cavs blew game 1, and then they lost game 2, and the Knicks are still rounding into form. Like, the rust is still coming off. And OG is getting back into the fold. Orange and blue skies. Shelly. No Stephen A. isms in here. No, I love everybody. No, we're not doing Stephen A. in here. Because he drives me crazy. The fakest Knicks fan ever. Sam, didn't they? Yeah, Sam, you saw it. Cleveland quit.
They quit, and that's why Bishop Heflin ain't on here. Because I was going to roast him. Don't tell me this team is your team. They were dogs. They just stopped.
Is this your team, Heflin? You my brother, but is this your team?
They just stopped playing.
They stopped. When I saw that, I said, oh, that's what I put in the chat. Now it's over.
They got their heart, but it was over after game.
We took their heart in game 1.
This was over after game 1.
The Cleveland was hoping the Knicks were going to make enough mistakes. They thought it was going to be old Knicks where we were going to make mistakes and stop playing. Although Josh pissed me off with a couple of those turnovers, him not paying attention in the third quarter.
Yes.
But
yes. And looking at Shaman didn't do anything wrong.
No, he threw you a pass. Where are you looking at? Your eyes are supposed to be on the ball, Josh. What are we doing?
Then you're gonna foul a 3-point shooter. We got the game. Why are you even
contesting that shot?
Just let him shoot.
It's a minute to go and we're up 15. There's not even a need to contest the shot. Let him shoot it. He make it.
Come on. Out here.
Knicks is winning. No, Sam.
No, we taking it one game at a time.
Although this is funny. He said Knicks is winning the chip because Davey found his church van. He said, "Now that's a sign."
Now the funny thing is, Bishop, me and my dad was going through Gateway yesterday, and I saw the van
You
parked
saw the
over there. And
van.
I thought it was one of his members live over there because it was right across the street from the buildings over there.
Right.
So I thought one of his members had the van. So I didn't think nothing of it.
Yep, and it put crazy. It was Bishop Harvey. One more win. One more. He said it's time for the brooms. You might be right about that one.
You might be right after seeing them give up tonight. I think you might be right.
That I was stuck. Like my eyes got wide. I've
too.
never
My
seen
mouth
that.
open.
I've never seen that in an
Never.
NBA game ever. Playoffs or regular season. I've never seen a team just quit.
That's the equivalent to Roberto Duran saying no mas.
No mas. Yep. That was the no mas.
Yeah.
Dre Rumble said, "I told y'all." Bishop Shelvis Green. Orange and blue skies, sir.
Bishop.
Yes, sir. Orange and blue skies. Dre said, "Nah, call Tim Clinton who prophesied that Cavs was going." Listen, we said Tim Clinton was a false prophet on the last broadcast, so we could.
Listen, Tim Clinton don't want to get on here and talk about how his team just gave up. They just stood there.
They quit.
They quit. They literally quit.
I gotta watch because you know that Alan Hahn and them are going in about that.
Oh, you know they are.
So I
And
gotta
I'm
watch that
telling you,
MSG post game later.
I have to admit, I don't want to call it, but I'm going to tell you the truth. It's going to be a sweet Monday. It is. When you see a team give up like that, but there was no whistle blown, no timeout call, they just all stopped.
They just stopped. They literally just stopped. Wow.
No,
and it was like, because JB looked like, oh, what just happened?
He's like, wait a minute.
Layup, okay.
Listen.
Like, okay.
It's done, man. The Knicks are going to listen. The Knicks are going to the finals. It's just a matter if they want to sweep them or they going back home for Game 5.
Sam said we got something to shout about on Pentecost. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All we discussing now is, are they going to win in Cleveland or are they going to come back home and win?
Or they going to win on Wednesday back at the Garden.
Which one they going to do? That's all we decide now.
Right, Tesla. Focus on Game 4 of the ECF. That's all we're worried about. Monday
We
night.
just got to decide they're going to win Monday or they going to win Wednesday. That's all we discussing now. That's what we discussing.
Dre done broke out the brooms.
The broom, yeah, but listen. You see the team give up like that, though, Bishop. Man. We've never seen since we've had this podcast. We've never seen that.
Never. I've never seen that in my life, and I've been watching the NBA since I was 8.
I've never seen it. Never seen it. You play till the whistle is blown. You play till the whistle. You're taught that in Pop Warner. Pop Warner, they teach you. You play till you hear the whistle. That's a bad look, man.
Shelly said, "I do love everybody." We love you too, Shelly. Five more wins, but we got to get one more in this round. Let's clear this hurdle, and then we can dream. Let's win Monday, and then I will welcome all finals talk after that. You want to get your predictions about the finals, regardless of the opponent, after Monday.
After Monday.
After Monday.
Listen, I went up to the Manhattan for Game 2, brother.
Oh, I know that was absolutely. It was. I heard it was so crazy that they denied the permit for tonight.
Yeah, they said no more screens.
The city said, "Nah, y'all wild. No more, no more." So if you didn't
but you know they got 2 screens out there.
Yeah,
it ain't just one. They got one on the 7th Avenue side, and they got one on the 8th Avenue.
On the 8th Avenue side.
I saw them. They got two big screens out there.
And the city said, "Yeah, no more."
It ain't gonna stop them from the 7th Avenue crazies gathering though. That ain't gonna stop.
Well, no, the police department did say that they're open to moving it to Summer Stage in Central Park. I guess where it's a little more wide open. But he was like, but next to the Garden. But I get it. You got 20,000 people inside the building and then another 20,000 people outside the building.
Bro, I could have got into the watch party too. I was right there by the gate. They make you stand behind the gate.
Right.
And you can on the 8th Avenue side, they already, because it ain't that many people over there, you can walk right in. You can walk right through the maze and get there. But they waited until almost game time to open it up on the 7th, because that's the 7th Avenue Crazies.
Yeah, because everybody wants to be on 7th Avenue side.
Yeah. So they literally, I got to give it to James Dolan. He's never done this, man.
James Dolan is doing his big one because he realizes what he's got. Kenny Atkinson is losing his job after this series.
I think so.
He just might.
But you know what? You can't re-sign James Harden. They got a handshake deal in place though with him though. I heard.
That's more than likely true, but it was a bad trade from the beginning. We said it when the trade was made. We all said it on this show. Does Cleveland really think James Harden moves the needle?
I think they would have had a better chance with Garland at the point than Harden.
Yeah,
I think they would have had a better chance with Garland. I really do.
Because Garland is at least a dog. He's not a great defender, but he's gonna try.
And he's a better scorer at this point.
He's younger. Yeah, Dre. We're all happy for Landry Shamet. Landry Shamet turned a non-guaranteed contract with Tibbs last year into being a featured bench player on a team that is one win away from the NBA Finals.
And thank you, Brogdon, for retiring. Thank you, Brogdon. Thank you. Because that's who the Knicks was going to sign.
Yeah. Because Mike Brown said it. He was excited. Brogdon was going to get that last spot. And then Brogdon said, I ain't got it no more. I'm going to quit. He said, okay, Landry, job's yours. Bishop said, y'all parade ready. Byron, we're not talking about that yet.
I keep telling him, stop talking about these parades up in here.
We not talking about that yet. It's good. Dre says it's gonna be a sweep.
It's gonna be a sweep. I agree with that.
Jesse, you saw that? They quit. Jesse's like, they quit, Jess.
Yes, did you see them quit on that last
Listen, shout out to the 76ers. At least they didn't quit.
Nah, they played, man.
They were getting and they were getting blown out big.
But they kept on shooting and playing.
Till the whistle. They played. Woo. Good night, right, Bucky. Good night, Cleveland.
Good night, Cleveland.
This is done.
This is done. It's done.
Like Bishop Harvey said, Cleveland is just going out on the floor for appearances. They can't stop.
Listen.
Like they showing up so they don't get fined, Bishop.
Mike Brown might not play the starters on Monday.
Listen, don't be surprised if you see Diawara and them at the beginning of the second quarter.
I'm telling you.
Dre said you smiling so hard. Listen. Dre said you see. Where have you seen? Because Dre, I've never seen that. I've never seen it.
Not in the NBA game.
Just quit and it wasn't like a quit. It wasn't like a slump shoulders at a timeout where you could tell from body language. Like they stopped playing in the middle of a play. The whole team stopped
Brunson was
playing
driving down the lane and they literally
stopped
and watched him lay the ball up.
Brunson went around Harden and Jared Allen started walking to the bench. What was that?
Listen, so now this is what I'm rooting for. I need San Antonio to win tomorrow.
Go 7.
Night.
Yep.
I need San Antonio to win tomorrow night.
Listen, I think they will anyway. I don't see OKC beating San Antonio back to back. That is going to be. I don't see anybody. San Antonio has won back to back games in this series now. I'm sorry. Oklahoma City has won back to back games in this series. So now San Antonio's got to win one. This is not going to be one of those series where anybody just gets out and just runs away with it. Those two teams hate each other for real. Like, you can see it. Those two teams hate each other for real.
With Chet and Wembanyama,
it's real. That's real. Exactly. That's real beef.
That's not no stage that we hugging and dapping after the game. They can't. This goes back to high school with them, which is crazy.
Dre said Eastern Conference semis 2009 Cavs Celtics. I got to go back and watch because I don't remember them quitting. I don't remember them quitting in that series. I got to go back and watch. Like an obvious quit in the middle of the game.
Yeah. He's talking about LeBron walking off the court or whatever, but
but the whistle, like he didn't walk off the court while the team was on defense.
Right.
It was a dead ball. Yeah, it was a dead ball.
The jersey off going down the hallway.
Yeah,
that's what he did.
That was a dead ball, but what Cleveland did tonight. Yes, Duracell, go New York, go New York, go. Honestly, it makes no difference, Garland or Harden. I mean, not in this series. No, I agree. I don't think Garland is a needle mover in terms of.
He would have been better than Harden,
But
though.
right, but
Harden's a turnstile.
and that's
man.
Harden's a turnstile, and he's 36. What, you cannot hitch your wagon to a 36-year-old that's not named LeBron.
Maybe LeBron comes back to Cleveland next year.
You don't hitch your wagon to a 42-year-old LeBron.
You don't. The Lakers didn't do it. Just think about that.
Jesse said he coming to the parade. Nah, Jess, you can't come. Nah, I'm playing. You can come.
Stay
You come
down
to the
here.
parade.
Go to Philly. Go to the Red. Go to the Redden Farmers Market.
Dre told him stay right in Georgia.
That's right. Stay right there in GA. That's right.
Knicks playing the best basketball. Clicking on awesome. They are, Jess. You gonna tell Dre nephew I'm a New Yorker?
Nah,
Yes.
nah.
You no. Jesse is a New Yorker.
I know
You're just not a New York Knicks fan.
That's right. He's made that perfectly clear
Right.
over the years.
You've made it clear. You've opposed us on this show in 2 years when we had to play y'all in the playoffs. So we can't welcome you back. I'm sorry.
Nah.
We cannot.
You can apply for a reinstatement next year.
Right, yeah, after the season.
That's right. After the season's over, you can apply. You can't apply this year. All applications are shut down. No more applications.
Oh, Dre said, nah, LeBron just acted like he didn't want the ball. I mean,
Yeah, that's true. He did do that. They showed the replay.
he did that as well. Dre said it still would have been a sweep. True. Yeah, even with Garland, I agree with you.
Yeah, it still
I
would have
don't
been a
disagree.
sweep.
I don't disagree at all. He better
Cleveland just don't play. They don't play defense. They
I don't
never
think-
did.
I don't think Bron should finish his career in Cleveland either. I don't think so either.
I don't think he is, because I don't think LA is going to bring him back.
Well, I don't think so either. But I think maybe he goes to the Bay and plays with Steph for 1 year.
That's a possibility.
I think that's what happens. I think he goes to the Bay and plays with Steph for 1 year.
But
and
he could go play with Donovan.
And then they potentially ride off into the sunset together.
He could play with Donovan, though.
But he's not a needle mover in Cleveland. To me, and this is not a diss on LeBron. So please, Dre, don't take it that way. Keisha, if you lurking, don't take it that way. But I can't see Bron tarnishing his legacy by going back to a Cleveland situation where he's not going to win.
Well, he thinks the Eastern Conference is the weaker conference.
Because he won it, but he won in Cleveland. He got them their one championship. Forever, he is a hero in Cleveland. If he goes back,
he'll never pay for another dinner again.
Right. So if he goes back and he goes to a team that can't get over the hump, to me that may tarnish his legacy a bit, because he will have gone back home. Listen, quiet as it's kept. Listen, I understand that Mike, when he went to Washington as an owner, and then to help ticket sales, Abe Poland, when he was still the owner, told him, listen, I'm going to give you back your ownership, but I need you to come play so we can, get this team back up to where it needs to be. Quiet as it's kept, I feel like Mike tarnished his legacy. He left on top. So by going back to Washington, you tarnished your legacy. So, I don't think Bron should do that. Dre says he should stay in LA or retire. Dre, I think he goes to the Bay. Nobody will look at him crazy for going to the Bay. If he goes to Cleveland on a team that can't win, I don't think that's good for his brand. And we know Bron, his brand is important to him. Make no mistake about it. His brand is very important to him. So that's where we are with this one. Yes, Jesse, that is 10 straight.
10 straight playoff wins. That's a New York Knicks record. The record is 15 by Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
But that's 10 straight. That's a New York.
straight.
That's a new playoff Knicks record. 10 straight wins by a Knicks team.
No, Dre, and that's why when we talk GOAT debate and stuff like that, that's why I tell people all the time, I ain't got a dog in that fight, because I'm not a Jordan fan or a Bron fan.
Right.
I'm a basketball fan.
I respect their games, but I'm not a
So
fan.
that's why I can look at what Jordan did in Washington. What he did for the organization was great, and it was a business move, but he tarnished his legacy. He absolutely tarnished the Jordan legacy by going back and playing after those years. Jesse, it wasn't us that wasn't good with Mike Brown. That was Davey Wright.
I never had a problem
Right,
with
it
Mike
wasn't
Brown.
us.
I never did. But Bishop D'Lo never had a problem with Mike Brown either.
No, never had an issue
It was Pastor Wright who was going in about Tibbs. Every time that there's a loss, he bring up Tibbs. I'm like, yeah. So now when I wish he would have came on tonight, because now for sure we burying Tibbs. Tibbs is buried. His thing was everybody that was a Tibbs fan said Mike Brown got to go further than what Tibbs did. And not only has he gone further, he's done what Tibbs has never done. 3-0, 10 straight wins.
10 straight wins.
2 series sweeps.
Potential.
You cannot.
Potential.
You can't
gotta get
compare
that one
Tibbs
more.
to this man no more. That's it. Tibbs is we appreciate what he did. We're grateful for him bringing the franchise back. But please, you cannot mention Tibbs and Mike Brown in the same sentence as a Knicks coach ever again. You can't. You can't. There's no more. That debate is over. Am I right? Am I wrong, Bishop?
You're right. You're absolutely right.
That debate is over. And the point differential, do you see the point differential? We are beating these in every series. It's not even close.
Doubled the 2 losses were by a combined 2 points.
2 points. So, listen, the Tibbs debate, all the Tibbs apologists, repent. It's over. Repent. Because Pastor Wright wasn't the only one. We had a couple. We had a bishop that was talking about Tibbs and they got to get
Bishop Tyrone Butler.
Tibbs. Yeah, you got it. Now it's done. You cannot talk about Tibbs ever again in the same breath as Mike Brown. You can't do it. You can't.
Listen, Jess, what Mike Brown has done, underrated as a coach. I wouldn't even say that he's underrated.
Jesse. Excellent comment.
He's underrated by the Tibbs apologists because everybody else with good sense knew that Mike Brown was a good coach. And, like even going back to beginning of the year when Matt Barnes was because Matt Barnes played for him. But he played for a different iteration of him during a different era.
People evolve.
And so what you saw of Mike Brown when he was coming in and taking over for Phil Jackson, and he has to coach Kobe Bryant and Metta World Peace and guys like that, big personality guys. Sometimes it's just about having the right coach for the right team. Mike Brown is not going to be the rah-rah in your face screaming at your coach. That's not what he does. He's a teacher. Now, they do say he does yell, but then you've seen it. You saw it all season long, especially with the young guys. You would see Diawara or Kolick or one of them come off the court, and he'd pull them to the side when he pulled them out of the game and explain to them, this is why I'm taking you out. This is what you need to do the next time you're in. Tibbs would never.
Tibbs wasn't a great in-game adjustment coach. He was great after the game, going and watch the film. He sit there all night for hours and hours, looking at the film, coming with a different game plan. But the hope was the other team wouldn't adjust to his new game plan, because if they did, he wasn't going to change what he went over for 8 hours in his head. He was going to stay with it.
Mike Brown is willing to make in-game adjustments, pre-game adjustments, halftime adjustments. Coaches. Listen to his assistants. When they see something and it makes sense, he's like, okay, let's do that. There have been plenty of times this season where he let his assistants run the huddle.
We saw it the other night.
You saw it the other night.
He was drawing up the play for them.
And you saw it in the 22-point comeback. He let Jalen Brunson run the huddle. And that got the team back focused.
Sure did. Yeah, listen.
Sometimes it's just about the right coach for the right group. They need to make amends with Oakley. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that, Jess. It's time to put that to bed, because that will make my day. Win Monday.
Houston was there in Cleveland tonight too.
Houston, Starks, Ewing, the whole crew. Well, all the guys that work for the team, officially work for the team, they travel with the team. Yeah, they travel with the team. But it is time. What will warm my heart would be Knicks win on Monday, and then we get an announcement from the Garden that the lawsuit with Oakley is dropped, and Oakley will be there for the finals. That will make my heart glad.
Yeah.
So James Dolan, if you got somebody who is connected to James Dolan, you want to make us happy as Knicks fans, it's time to bring Oak home. Especially once we clinch the finals berth. It's time to bring Oak, because Oak needs to be in the building sitting next to Patrick during Game 3 of the NBA Finals. I need to see Oak, Starks, and Ewing sitting together during Game 3 of the Finals.
That's the 94 team right there, man.
I need to see the three of them sitting together.
We got the 99 team and Larry Johnson and Allen Houston there.
And Sprewell.
And Sprewell. We got the 99 team and Camby.
We
got the 99 team.
Yeah.
We need the 94 team.
And 94 is not complete without Oak.
That's it. Because Oak was the co-captain. So we need Oakley there. Oak was co-captain, wasn't he, on that team?
Yes, he was. Yes. He was a co-captain in 94. Yeah. Yes. I watched, because they've been sharing it all week on X. They've been sharing that opening for game 3 against Houston from Madison Square Garden, when Mike Bushevsky, who is the Garden's PA announcer, and they had that Go New York opening, and I felt the goosebumps again watching it on X when he went, and now please welcome your Eastern Conference champion, New York. I was like, I can't wait to hear this again on June 5th, June 7th. I can't wait to hear this again on June 7th, because that'll be the first game at the Garden, Game 3. I can't wait to hear that on June 7th.
Bro, you got to come up here so you can go to a game with us, brother. Up at the spot. You got to find a way. Well,
I already told my boss. Listen, because she knows I'm a huge New York Knicks fan. So we had our one-on-one last week, and she was like, "So how's your team doing?" I said, "I'm just gonna let you know. I'm not calling it yet, but if somehow we win this NBA championship, you already know I'm taking a couple days off, right?" And she bust out laughing. She's like, "I know you're dead serious." I said, "Yeah, because I got to go to New York. I have to go to New York."
Listen, and I'm not putting the jinx on it, but if the Knicks do find a way to win a championship, I'm letting y'all know right now, I'm gonna be on here emotional.
Oh yeah, I told Elle we crying that night.
I'm gonna be on here emotional, and listen, I'm going up to spend the night to get a spot up in the Canyon of Heroes. I'm getting me a spot in the Canyon of Heroes.
It's gonna be the greatest spectacle ever.
Listen,
it's gonna be the greatest.
I'm telling you right now. I want to be in a shower of paper. I want to experience that.
With the Knicks, exactly. Because that is something I will be able to tell my kids about. Mess around, I might bring DJ with me.
Listen, man. I might bring my boys with me.
Yeah, because they got to experience it.
Dad is a Knicks fan. They know Dad is a Knicks fan.
And that's just something that young and girls, because girls love basketball too.
Yeah,
that's something your kids, if they're basketball fans, should experience. That's something they should experience. So y'all seen the video of Bron talking nicely about the Knicks?
No, they're not bringing. Don't worry, they're not bringing them here.
He ain't coming. Yeah, Aunt Mason and Oak.
He didn't want to come here in his prime. I don't want you now. No. You didn't want to come here in your prime. You took your talents to South Beach. Don't come here now.
Jesse, Willis Reed is dead. What are you talking about? Willis Reed whip. Willis Reed dead, Jesse.
Willis Reed been dead.
you talking about Clyde?
You might have Clyde and Phil. Yeah, Phil Jackson ain't even coming back here, but I don't want Phil Jackson here.
Phil is in the mountains in Montana
he
somewhere.
He better stay there and practice his Zen.
But you'll see. You know Clyde will be on the dais. Bill Bradley will be on the dais. You know, all the living Nick legends all those who still remain will be on the dais for that. You know, listen, Clyde. I'm almost afraid for the Knicks to win because I feel like after they win, Clyde gonna go home. I think Clyde's just hanging around for that.
Larry Johnson was outside last night. They were interviewing him. They had outside at the table. Yo, Larry Johnson be outside, yo, up there. He be outside.
Larry Johnson crazy too.
Yeah, LJ nuts too. He is.
I mean, he's 6'6". Listen, I got a picture of me and Larry Johnson together during one of the Christmas Day games I went to, and at the time I was bigger. At the time I'm 6'1". I was about 220, and Larry is still, Larry is brolic still.
Yo, I used to love me some Larry Johnson. Yo, I was a Knicks fan, but I have to admit, Larry Johnson was my favorite.
Grandmama was the dude.
He was my favorite player in the NBA back then. When he was in Charlotte, Larry Johnson.
Yeah, Grandmama was a big problem. Big problem. Andre Watson said, "I'm trying not to get too excited, but vacuum cleaner, sweep."
Yeah, we try to keep it. I think I'm gonna be honest. I think it's over Monday.
Listen, after I saw them quit tonight,
it's over.
I'm.
They don't have enough to even win one game now.
No, there's nothing because the other part of it, we took their best offensive shot tonight, and still beat them by double digits
and lose.
You shot 50% from the field.
From two. The 3-point land, they were horrible.
You took 19 free throws.
How many they made? They
only made 12 though.
Yeah, there you go. But they still would have lost if they made them all.
But I saw it at the beginning of the game when Donovan Mitchell missed that free throw at the beginning of the game. I'm like, oh my God, they're tight. You could see it. I'm like, they're tight.
But
they're not going to win this game.
This? And we didn't even mention it. The Knicks led from wire to wire. They never trailed in
this game.
The Knicks led from wire to wire. They never gave up the lead. They tied them, but they never lost the lead.
Knicks jumped out to that 9-1 lead to start the game, and I said,
it was over.
This is done already.
Done already.
Yeah, Dre, go back and watch that game tonight. Watch tonight's game. You'll see. Can you show the part where they start playing? No, I can't show it on here. We'll get flagged because that belongs to ESPN.
Yeah.
You know, ABC and Disney. But trust me,
I'm sure you can find
it will be everywhere. It'll be on SportsCenter. I'm sure Shaq and them are gonna show it 1,000 times
They're gonna
tonight.
talk about it. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big news.
It's gonna be on X. It's gonna be on First Take tomorrow morning.
It's gonna be on SportsCenter tonight.
SportsCenter tonight. It's gonna be a First Take Monday morning before Game 4.
Yeah, Monday's Memorial Day, so it's gonna be the Memorial Day Massacre. I'm calling it now.
Q, you want to come on? All right, I'll send you the link real quick. Let me let Q the Prophet on before we get out of here. Because we got about 15
it's gonna be the
left.
Memorial Day Massacre on Monday. Memorial Day Massacre, fellas.
Hey, Q, you on here? You just finished preaching. You go come on here, act up.
He got the oil on him still.
Oh shoot, it didn't.
Oh my gosh, man. Crazy, man.
This is Where's David Wright? David not gonna come back till after Monday. That's what's gonna happen. He gonna come back on Monday after we end this thing. All right, Q, I sent you the link. Check it out.
Knicks are one game away from the finals, bro.
All right, Tesla. It's gonna be all over X. It's gonna be all. They quit.
They quit, man. Yes, sir. It's over. It's over, man.
This run in the playoffs has been something that I've never. There's been so many firsts that I've seen as a fan of basketball and a fan of the NBA in my life. As Q the Prophet joins us on the show tonight, live from the car.
Let me tell you.
Wait, you driving? You be careful, sir.
Oh yeah. I'm good. Let me tell you something. I
Oh, Byron, I'm wearing
listening.
my Jalen Brunson jersey Sunday. I'm preaching it Sunday morning.
Yeah. So I basically was in tune with with after preaching. My phone was so in tune with the game. I'm praying and interceding. I said I can't. I said I couldn't. I couldn't be there to watch or whatever. So I was like, let me send the Holy Ghost to just pray. And boy, they did work tonight. They did work tonight.
Nah, Watson. Yep, brought out the Patrick Ewing. Yes, sir. Yes,
Patrick
sir.
Ewing,
You got to
yes.
bring out the Patrick Ewing.
Yes.
But to my friend RJ Watson, no, I don't want them to lose the next game. Just end this. Just end
Just
it.
end it.
Nah, we
Yes.
can't play without food. We can't play without food.
End it. Go in there Monday, and you've already taken their hearts. Now just snatch out their guts.
Yes.
Yeah. Just put your foot on their neck and break it. That's
Just
it.
for said Watson, I rebuke that.
Just put your foot on their neck and break their neck. It's
Yeah.
over.
Put them out. Put them out. They already quit. Just put them out their misery.
Listen, the horse already broke the limb, so you know what? You got to put it out the pasture.
Q,
It's
you
a wrap.
didn't see it, Q, because you were, man, when you get a chance to see the highlight, Q, because I know you were in church, there was a point where the Knicks were up 14 and somebody had just made a back-breaking shot. The Knicks got another steal and came back down, and Cleveland literally stopped playing.
They
Really?
just stood there and watched Jalen
That's why we
Brunson
sitting there
make
like
the layup.
they quit. Cleveland quit.
Wow.
Like Jalen Brunson he drove past Harden, and
He was
everybody just
surprised.
stopped. And Jalen Brunson stopped and looked back like, what? And went in and just laid it up. Because he was even looking like, what?
It was like a layup.
Cleveland stopped playing.
Wow.
They stopped.
Oh,
It's over.
I'm gonna watch the recap. Oh yeah, Memorial Day Massacre.
That's what I called it. The Memorial Day
Yeah.
Massacre is coming.
Memorial Day Massacre. We packed them up, and we become the Eastern Conference champions, and then prepare for the finals. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's gonna be it for the Spurs. Because the way how Wembanyama is playing slow and not adjusting, I think it's gonna be it for San Antonio after next game.
Well, Oklahoma City is beating Wemby up.
And they're letting them get away with it.
They're
which is
beating
not
Wemby
right.
up. Hartenstein is
Yeah.
playing. I'm mad at him because he's playing dirty lately, and I'm like, this is not okay. This is not you,
Right.
Isaiah. Don't let these Oklahoma City clowns turn you into that kind of player. And SGA does not play ethical basketball. The flopping is just too much. It's too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, I mean Caruso is what's making up for him. Him and other white lanky one. I forgot his name.
Chet
That
Holmgren.
begin with an H. Yeah, Holmgren.
Chet Holmgren.
Yeah. Those two are the ones that's really making it up for SGA. SGA is a flop. But I guarantee you, the Knicks can see through all of that when it comes to the finals. Because there's something about how they can see when somebody is flopping and they capitalize off of it. Wouldn't you agree?
Yo, they said the watch party was packed. They said it was packed in the garden like it was a regular season game.
Overseer Hendrickson posted 28 minutes ago on Facebook, I'm just enjoying all y'all jumping on Tim Clinton instead of me. Yep, Tim is the new whipping boy. Tim is the new whipping boy. Tim did it to himself.
He did.
I'm like, you haven't been watching this Knicks team? You really think Cleveland had a chance? Their chance was game one. That was it. Once
That
they
was their
didn't get that game, I knew this was over.
Yeah. Yes. The Brunson burner. Everybody is like,
Oh,
how
Bishop
come-
Heflin jumped on that post. Nah, Heflin, come over here.
Oh, he won't come over here. Oh, he ain't coming over here.
That's all right, because I'm gonna post a post after the show, and I'm tagging him in it.
Oh, please tag him.
I will be tagging the good
And
bishop.
make sure you
in the
say,
post.
yeah, his bishop is looking for him.
In fact, I'm gonna start it like that.
That's right.
Bishop Heflin, your presider is looking for you. You need to report to the presider.
Tell him I'm worried about him. I'm worried about him.
Oh my goodness. So we got 10 minutes. We're gonna get out of here shortly, but again, quickly by the numbers. Tonight, Knicks win by 13. In a game, again, that wasn't even really that close. But again, a wire-to-wire victory. The Knicks
They
never
didn't even trail in this game, Prophet.
Knicks never trailed.
They never trailed.
Wow.
Landry Shamet with 14 off the bench in
Wire to
28
wire.
minutes. Deuce
What?
McBride only had 5
Yes.
points, but he had a big 3 early.
Nice.
Mitchell Robinson was a terror as usual on the boards. Jordan Clarkson only played 3 minutes, but he'd had some good defense on Spider. I love the fact that Mike Brown is willing to throw a bunch of bodies at Spider.
Yes.
He got a little bit of McHale. He got a lot of Landry. He got a little bit of Deuce. He got a little bit of Jordan Clarkson, and that's what you do. You wear down a great player. That's how you do. You wear a great player down by throwing multiple defensive styles at them. Again, master coaching class.
Watch parties, but tonight NYPD tells Eyewitness News that
Mike
is not
Brown
the case.
is really changing my opinion of him, and I'm loving it.
I'm glad, because I'm tired of. Can we put the Tibbs talk to bed now?
It's
Thank you.
over.
Right.
The Tips talk is dead.
Let's put all this stuff about, he got to go further than Tibbs. Well, guess what? He's not only gone further than Tibbs, he's done it more impressively.
Yes.
Let me do this. J-Mac, you appreciate these types of stats and what I'm about to say. So, and you do too, Q.
Yes.
If you did not know the final score to this game and you just saw Cleveland's box score and you saw Evan Mobley, 24 points on 10 of 18 from the floor. James Harden, an efficient 8 of 15 for 19 points. Spider Mitchell, 9 of 21, 23 points. Jared Allen, 17 points. Would you think Cleveland got beat by double digits?
Wow.
You can't have a shootout against a team that shoots better than you.
Thank you. Right. Right.
Cleveland had their best offensive game of the not just of this series. Tonight was their best offensive game of the playoffs. And mind you, there was a game where Spider had 45. But this was their best offensive game as a team in the playoffs.
Yes.
And they lost by 13 points.
Can't make
Wow.
it up.
Can't make this up.
Can't make it up.
Because you ran into a buzzsaw. Anunoby 21, Towns 13, 8 and 9, 13, 8 and 7, Hart 12, 9 and 5, Bridges 22 points, 6 rebounds, Jalen Brunson 30.6 assists. What are you gonna do with that?
What
Listen.
can you do?
They
Nothing.
tried to let Josh Hart say, okay, Josh beat us, and then he beat you.
And then you say,
Uh-huh.
but then tonight you said, okay, we're not gonna let Josh beat us, and Mikal Bridges beat you.
And Mikal Bridges
Uh-huh.
beat you.
Uh-huh.
Too many weapons. Landry Shamet beat you.
Uh-huh.
The starting 5 was in double figures, and we had Landry Shamet. We had 6 Knicks in double figures tonight.
You knew Landry Shamet was in the game to shoot, and y'all left him wide open repeatedly. Make it make sense.
Right. Right.
Make it make sense.
He's gonna
Landry
get a great-
Shamet
he's
missed
gonna
one
get a
shot
great-
tonight, Q, and the
he's
one
gonna get
shot
a
he
great
missed, he got
contract.
fouled on.
Wow.
He's gonna get a great contract next season.
Oh, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes,
Yeah, he's
he
gonna get a
is.
big contract. I hope the Knicks can sign him. I hope we sign Mitch too. Those are the 2 I'm worried about.
I don't think
Yeah,
Mitch is going anywhere. I don't think Mitch is going anywhere. Because, again, first of all, we got his bird rights, so we can give him essentially whatever he wants. But I don't think Mitch wants to go anyplace else.
Nah. Because the thing that I've mentioned all these years, I said the Knicks need big men. We need shooters and we need big men. And when you need somebody like Mitch Robinson to play low post, like I'm glad that OG Anunoby is now switching up. Instead of him just taking, mad shot attempts, now he's driving to the hole.
OG almost put Jared Allen on the poster again tonight.
Oh, he did?
He
I
almost,
gotta see this.
he was nice about it, so he didn't yam it, but he dunked it on him, but he didn't put him on a poster. I was like, oh, he's gonna put him on. When I saw the drop, I said he's about to go put him on a poster. I knew it was
And
coming.
OG looked like the OG of the playoffs tonight.
Yeah.
He rounded back into form tonight.
Nice.
Diving to the basket. His shot is back.
Yes.
He was hitting the three, the mid range, driving. It was
Yes.
a thing of beauty.
He showed that he is
Yes.
probably, if not the best, one of the best two-way wings in the game.
Yes.
But
yes.
not for nothing, Mikal Bridges has shown he's one of the best two-way wings in the
I was
game.
gonna say Bridges, man. He's shooting 74% in this series.
In the
They
series.
put the stats up tonight. 74. He was at that point. He was 22 out of 33.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
That is crazy. Wow. It's our time. It's our time. But I tell you, it's our time. We're just gonna continue to pray. And yo, how many straight games this has been for the Knicks consistent now?
That's 10. 10 in a row.
God's number of conclusions.
George, my brother, listen. Nope. Don't congratulate us yet. One more win to get. One game at a time,
win,
George.
Vic. One more win.
One more win. Got to get one more. We got to close this series strong. And I saw Bridges like during that last play. He's going to the bench when they called that final timeout. He mouthed, "Play through the tape." They know they've learned from last year. You play till the end. You play hard till the end of the game. You do not let. There's a bunch of Jacob Fatus, all gas, no brakes.
Yes.
You play till the end. You play till the end. I don't care if we up 15. Play through the tape.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. And I'm telling you, man, it just feels good. I'm just not used to being on this side of it.
It's weird.
Right. It's weird.
It's weird in a good way.
Am I telling the truth? Don't it feel weird?
It's weird.
It does. Because the last time we actually won the Eastern Conference was in '99, I believe.
Yep.
And that was a hard-fought series.
That was a 7-game series.
Yes. Yes.
Against the Pacers.
Yep.
And it took a Larry Johnson miracle in Game 6 to get us to Game 7.
Yes. 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 Bad back and all.
Yeah.
So this kind of prosperity in New York, I'm not used to.
I'm not used to
Not
this,
with my
man.
basketball team. With
But
my
I'm gonna
baseball
tell
team,
you,
yes. With my
I love
basketball
it.
team, no.
I love the fact that people are underestimating this Knicks team, and every time they win, then they want to bring up OKC and San Antonio. Listen, let's roll the ball out there and let's see what happens.
Well, that's what's going to have to happen because at this point, once again, the New York Knicks are one win away from the NBA Finals. And the Knicks, and a win on Wednesday, they will be the first of the teams to punch their ticket. So all this talk about what's going on out west, the first team to get to the finals looks like it's gonna be the Knicks.
I got a question though before we go.
Yep.
Yes.
Who gets Eastern Conference MVP? Because you know they give that out now.
Yes.
Who gets that? Jalen?
Right now, it's JB right now. 38 in game 1, 30 tonight, 19 and 14 assists in game
Yeah.
2.
It's
So
JB. Yeah.
So, unless
he gets the Larry Bird Eastern Conference final because it's named after Larry
it's
Bird.
like Larry Bird, yeah. Unless
Right.
Kale comes out and has now Kale could get it. Like if Kale has another huge game, it might be Kale.
Nah, I think it's gonna be Jalen because he got the Knicks off the deck in game 1. I think that's why he did it.
Yeah. And he put that team on his back in game 1.
That's it, yeah.
He absolutely did.
He's gonna get that Larry Bird trophy. Yeah. Because out west,
Ant West,
named after
that's
Magic.
right, Ant. One more. And said,
the
I
words
think
that-
the Knicks will play OKC.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Q.
So listen, fellas. In the words of the late great DMX, one more road to cross, one more risk. Gotta live my life. Gotta get some more moves to make. Listen, I love you
Yes,
guys.
sir.
I'm about to park this in. Memorial Day Massacre. I ain't even gonna watch Monday Night Raw. I'm turning into the game.
Yeah, I'm not watching Raw.
Listen, Raw. I will watch Raw on the replay.
I can watch the
right.
replay. Yes.
I
I'm
didn't watch
watching the
Saturday
Nick
night's
Game
main
live.
event yet. I gotta go watch Saturday night's main event. I didn't watch Saturday night's main event tonight.
Listen, I might take a trip back up to the
To
spot
Doyle's?
Monday.
Well, that'll be good because since it's a
Right.
road game, you ain't got to worry about it being too crazy.
Right.
So
Right.
that might be a
Right.
good idea. Derek Country Keys Jackson says it should be Bridges because playing both sides of the ball. You're not wrong, Derek, but Jalen gets it because of his performance in game 1, fourth quarter. Game
And
1,
then
fourth
game
quarter.
2, he played like a true point guard.
Yeah, game 2, 19 and 14.
14 assists. So it's gonna be Jalen Brunson. I'd be surprised if they gave it to Mikal. I wouldn't be upset. I'd be shocked.
Yeah.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be shocked.
Much like,
Right.
at the Emirates Cup, the Emirates, Jalen got the Emirates Cup MVP, and everybody was like, it should have been OG. But,
It's
it is
gonna
what it
be
is.
Brunson
But
because he won. He practically won game 1, man.
Yeah.
Not practically. He won game 1.
Yeah.
He won game 1.
He's gonna get it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
and
wouldn't be mad if Mikal got it. I
no,
think it
not
would
at
be-
all. Not at all. Not at all. If Kale gets it, we'll be very happy. But we thank y'all for joining us tonight for this
Historic.
this completely historic and unexpected prosperity of the Knicks winning 10 straight playoff games.
Yes.
Knicks will go for 11 straight on Monday, back in Cleveland, up 3-0 against a Cleveland team that essentially has quit. And it's funny because after that, they did call the timeout. Cleveland came out. They came out with more aggression, but that was more to save face than anything else because the game was over at that point.
Yeah.
There was nothing that was going to happen. But we appreciate y'all rocking with us. We will see y'all on Monday night after Game 4. Yes,
Bishop.
yes. I was going to say, before we
The
go.
Lord allowed me to make a connection with one of the assistant coaches for St. John's.
Oh, one of Patino's assistants.
Yes, sir. I'm actually doing his wedding.
Oh, so we got to have him on.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
That's what I'm about to tell you. He says whenever we're ready, he's ready to come on. And I told him it would be great since we on this playoff run with the Knicks. We'd be good. He said it would be my honor to come on.
Yeah, I would be honored to have him come on, talk some basketball,
Yes.
talk some of what St. John's plans are going into next season.
Yes.
What it's like to work for Coach Patino. I got a list of questions.
I told him, I said, we are big Red Storm fans. We are big. Listen, we love him. We love him. We love Patino. I couldn't believe it. He was like, yeah, he said, that's why you didn't hear from me sooner. I was looking for him for like the last couple of months to call me. Never got the call. So I said, oh, well, I guess he's going in a different direction. He called me yesterday. And then that's when I found out today. He said, I'm a coach for St. John's. I said, what do you coach? He said, I'm assistant coach on the men's basketball team. I said, for Patino? Bro,
Yeah.
we're gonna have one of Patino's coaches.
Yes, we'll have. So y'all look out for that. We'll have one of the assistants at St. John's come on the show.
Hawkins is his name.
We'll have assistant coach Hawkins on. Y'all look out for that show coming up. But fellas, Monday night.
Yes. Monday night.
Monday night. We're back at it. Until then, orange and blue skies. We appreciate y'all as everybody. In the words of Stephen A. Smith, I love everybody.
Knicks in 4.
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 Four.
And y'all already
Give me
know
some-
that I'm gonna say y'all already know that if it does happen, we will be opening the show. Shirley Caesar will be opening the show on Monday night, just like we did at the end of the Philly series. If this happens the way we expect it, Shirley Caesar will be opening the show. So just so that y'all, get y'all dancing shoes ready.
Been through the city. Yeah.
Shirley will be opening the show. But until then, y'all have a great night, everybody. Orange and blue skies. We'll see you Monday night. Have a good night, everyone.
The church guys. We're live on a podcast. A church guy sports show. Yo, welcome. Welcome to the show where the faith meets the court. Church guys repping hard, yeah, we live for the sport. From the pulpit to the bleachers, the word we endorse. Dropping dimes, preaching truth, keeping God as the source. We breaking down the play, stats, facts, and the story. Sunday to game day, all for his glory. Talking hoops, talking fields, every touchdown is shot. But we never lose sight of the faith that we got is fellowship, fire. Passion in the zone, church guys, sports show. Yeah, you know we at home. Turn the volume up loud, let the good vibes flow. This is more than just a game, it's the way that we grow. The church guys. We're live on the podcast. A church guy sports show. The church guys. We're live on the podcast. A church guy sports show. From the locker room talk to the pews on a Sunday, we call the plays right, kingdom business on Monday. Faith on the field, spirit driving the grind. Every headline we drop got the word intertwined. We repping every team, but the